Good morning. I'm Dean, your practitioner for the day. This beautiful, dry desert morning. Usually I check out the reading for the Sunday service just a day or a couple of days before the Sunday when I'm on platform. And that changed this past week. Not yesterday, but last weekend, my ex was in town. I always find out about this. We don't communicate, so I always find out about it from people here who knew both of us. They always seem to delight in letting me know that he's in town. And so this past week, a couple of days after the weekend, I checked the reading early. And we are still in the section in the text from the teachings of Jesus. So I opened the book up and I looked down at the first section. This word jumped out and hit me between the eyes. I slammed the book shut and I said, "Oh, great. Forgive." So there was another word in that little title there that didn't jump out and slap me between the eyes, and that word was God. It was also there in the same that same little sentence. So I wish that forgiveness was as easy as walking into a drugstore, walking up to the pharmacy window and say, "Could you please fill this prescription for 10 forgiveness pills?" Unfortunately, as easy as that would be, that just isn't the case. The meditation service this morning, everything works in synchronicity. Patricia did a guided meditation on self-forgiveness. And the section is forgiveness. And one of the things that I need to do in my spiritual practice is not only forgiving myself, but forgiving others. And sometimes these are challenges. As we move through life, we all experience some challenges. They can be financial, they can be career, job, they can be relationship, they can be many different things on many different levels. But what we need to do is to move all of these challenges into that area known as works in progress. It's all right if you're challenged. And you shouldn't beat yourself up over thinking that this challenge is really daunting. Am I up to it? Can I do it? Just move it into that works in progress section. The important thing to remember here is that you have to do the work to ensure the progress. Spiritual practices, daily spiritual practices, are an important part of the works in progress thing. This week, I made an appointment with a practitioner. So, this is one of my spiritual practices. Sometimes people forget that practitioners and ministers also need to see a practitioner occasionally. Our founder, Ernest Holmes, had a practitioner. Her name was Dr. Vitura Papke. Supposedly she could whiz up a manifestation and nothing flat, which I guess was good for Ernest. So anyway, this has been a week actually, of divine guidance. So never doubt that it's there. It's always there. 24/7, God is there. Bless you. So let's just move into the quietness for just a moment. Take a moment to be still. And we'll stay in this sacred space as I move us into prayer in just a moment. So if you just close your eyes, center, relax, and be still. So just staying in a sacred space. Just moving within to that place where we are touched by Spirit. That place where each one of us is as a drop in an ocean of Spirit, an infinite ocean, where each of us as individual expressions of God are also touched and a part of the ocean as a whole. Just knowing that we are always surrounded and encompassed by unconditional love. As we know that God is everywhere present, we know that we are a part of the presence. We know that everything is in unity. There is wholeness, completeness, and perfection in all that we see and do. For we know that God is at the center of all activity, everywhere. And so I just bless this day. I revel in the beauty of the sunshine and the mountains, and the beauty and the love and the perfection of each and every one here, and the perfection of all. So from last week, I would just like to say that be the very best you that you can be, and you can. Express love to yourself. Express love to all. Forgive yourself. Use your daily spiritual practices. Forgive all others. So just move through this day, move through this week. Set your intention for a day, a week, a month, a year of joy, happiness, prosperity, and abundance of all good things, bright and beautiful. So I just say thank you, God. Thank you for Dr. Michael, Reverend Doug, for all of you sitting there in the audience, for you are the face of God, each and every one of you. I just thank you for love. I thank you for love. I thank you for love. So I just now move this prayer into the universal law, the creative medium. For I know that through the power of the Word, this is now manifesting perfectly, wholly, and completely. And together we say, and so it is.